Hello and welcome. You're watching News Mongolian MNB World. I'm your host, Andrew Kamatar. And for our top stories, Government of Mongolia to implement the Healthy Mongolian campaign. Government to support central bank to increase foreign currency reserves. And Mongolia has more than 150,000 blood donors. And for the news, stay tuned. On Tuesday, President of Mongolia, Hursokhna, issued an order to provide instructions to Cabinet on the implementation of the National Healthy Mongolian campaign.
The Healthy Mongolian campaign is designed to reduce the negative impacts of excessive alcohol consumption on human health, social security, and the economy. The order included the establishment of a cancer hospital, an alcohol addiction treatment center, and the development center for children with disabilities, funded by new taxes on alcoholic beverages. The campaign program also includes creating a new policy and legal environment for reducing the alcohol content in 38% ethyl alcohol by 2% annually over the next 10 years, and altering excise tax classification for alcoholic beverages. Comprehensive social and economic measures will be implemented to reduce alcohol consumption, along with fundamental reforms for transitioning people from welfare to employment.
Prime Minister of Mongolia, Alyrdan Lawson presented a bill to Parliament on reducing the negative impacts of the international tensions and preventing rising prices and shortages of key commodities.
10 days after Prime Minister Alyrdan announced that Mongolia was downgrading its heightened state of readiness and opening the country to foreign tourists and gradually reviving its economy, on February 24th, tensions broke out between Russia and Ukraine. Mongolia abstained from voting on a UN Security Council resolution to condemn Russia's military actions in Ukraine. The Prime Minister noted that the members of the National Security Council expressed the view that international tensions should be resolved in the spirit of solidarity. He underlined that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is actively cooperating with international cooperation organizations in this regard. He noted that despite signs of economic revival, international tensions have brought about uncertainty. The World Bank and other financial institutions estimate that international fuel prices could be rise by 64 to 70%. In his address to Parliament, the Prime Minister noted that Mongolia's air border and road transport are fully dependent on its own two neighbors, and the country's trade balance is facing a major challenge, stressing the need to take immediate action. The Prime Minister emphasized that the bill submitted by Cabinet on preventing the impacts of price increases and key commodity shortages caused by the international crisis was drafted in accordance with the Constitution and other relevant laws. It was noted that economic sanctions against Russia could lead to foreign currency shortages in Mongolia. The bill states that government measures will be taken to increase foreign currency reserves. The measures include the Bank of Mongolia providing working capital financing and advance payments to companies that sell gold to the central bank. In addition, Cabinet proposes a package of measures for the purchase of gold in the external and internal markets with a 5% premium over the price of gold on the London Metal Exchange. The Prime Minister noted that more than 70% of the current challenges are dependent on external factors and that the government cannot regulate the situation abroad.
On our next story, according to latest data, Mongolia has more than 150,000 blood donors. Experts note that there is a need to increase the number of donors, and the issue of building more blood resources is quite important. According to experts, it takes time to build a blood bank.
For example, the storage of blood heavily depends on which group blood is in demand. Blood is a biological product that can be stored only for a short period of time. Therefore, hospitals need to have a supply enough for 1 month to 1 year, depending on the blood type. As the red cell products cannot be stored for long periods of time, regular blood donations are required.
The shelf life of our products varies. Red cell products are stored for 20 to 35 days. Serum products are stored for 2 to 5 years. However, in order for us to produce a platelet product that can be stored for only 5 days, it is necessary for donors to donate blood regularly.
350 to 400 milliliter of blood from one donor can produce 3 types of products: red blood cells, plasma, and platelets. Each of these cellular blood products are unique. For example, red cell products provide the oxygen needed for the functioning of the human body. Platelet products, on the other hand, major role in forming blood clotting. In other words, they are used to compensate for bleeding in the event of an accident.
Here's the currency exchange rates provided by Mongol Bank. Here's the weather forecast of world's major cities. Well, that's all for now, and thank you for staying with us. We will see you next time with more news and updates. Have a nice evening. Goodbye.